The Rolex is my keeper, I hope, but I would still say the Seiko enamel is the one with the most memory. It's gone everywhere with me. It's amazing what this thing has gone through, and it's still with me, which reflects on all of our lives, what we go through, ups and downs and different things, trials and tribulations, and trying to be a little bit resilient in life.
Oh, fantastic. You can smile.
Inception. Let's take a picture together. Take a picture. There we go. And we might be back later.
Talk, say something.
Why don't you introduce yourself really quick?
Okay, I'm Daniel Katz. I'm a guy that lives in Toronto who's gotten suddenly attracted to the watch industry.
The Katz is coming almost any moment now. Holy fuck, look at this.
The man of the hour.
He was gonna show
Yes,
up.
the man of the hour.
He was gonna show up.
Background as a therapist, hopeful stand-up comedy, trying to get into the entertainment industry. And I really enjoy making people laugh. I knew not what he said, I knew even less. It's just that sometimes people set the table without realizing. They just set up a phrase, and yeah, I think, oh my goodness, I could say that, should I? And I dare myself to say it, even if it flops. And I'll say that opposite assumption, which is funny. And then people laugh, and I feel so good making people feel good. And when I joined the Tim Wright Show, I knew nothing about watches. Nothing.
And still don't?
And after, stop it! You're ruining my life! You're ruining my life!
What do you think you look to get out of watch collecting as a whole?
In a way, it's more about community than the pieces themselves.
Wow, the love. The community really loves you, Daniel.
I never get tired at looking something that's beautiful, but these objects that we wear sometimes are a great inspiration into other things. Humans living on this earth for only a certain length of time, and just being a part of that. And there is some kind of a connection to horology, but just owning something that has tremendous longevity. It was like owning a bunch of heirlooms you can pass on to the next generation, I guess. The little kid in me, the toy, the attraction to a toy, owning something that was a parked asset to some extent, and also, and I like sweet things, and this is eye candy to me, and I just addicted to it. Okay, I'll start off with watches in a way that I don't have here. I just fell in love with a watch that I can afford years and years and years ago. I saw it on the internet. Wow, this is good. It's been pumped a bit. Ugly watch that's so ugly that it's pretty, that I got a couple of Seiko monsters. That kept me happy for a while, but I just started getting addicted. And then I came across on a Japanese site an enamel dial. I thought, oh my goodness, is that gorgeous. Not a Grand Seiko, just a mid-range Seiko watch with a reasonably good movement in there. A little bit better than what I had in the Seiko Monster. And I never got tired of it since I got it. It was great. Good arrangement from Japan. The manager or owner there made it easy. And the fact that it jumped up twice the price when it went to the American market, saying that they improved the enamel. I mean, how can you improve the enamel? I was lucky. I got it for around the 600 range. Now we have to talk about pricing. But I really love this watch, and to the end of my day, I think I'll keep it. I was just addicted at first of getting into the Rolex game, and I loved the color of blue, and they were hard to get. I like getting things that are a little bit hard to get. A year before I got it, I asked my AD, when you come across a blue dial, let me know. And it took about a year later, and it was a curbside sale, I remember that. Very exciting. And I waited in the car as he came over, showed me what to do. We did the deal outside. He had his mask on, I had my mask on, set up the watch on my arm. And that was the COVID experience. And I haven't gotten tired of the look. It's all these things are nice. They're not fancy collection, but they're what I'm happy with for the moment.
Yeah. There you go. That's great. I'm just going to slowly... Very good.
In a way, it's more about community than the pieces themselves. I never get tired at looking something that's beautiful, and have some ownership of the real estate, but it comes down to community. It's just that it's amazing what this thing has gone through, and it's still with me. I've dropped it, God knows, everywhere. It's been through emotional ups and downs. My dad passed away recently. I think it's been there with me during that, and during those struggles, it was a long, battle with staying on this planet for a while with him, and maintain quality of life. So I would have the watch on a lot of occasions. And I think my dad would say, "Ooh," when he was still able to talk. "Ooh, what's that? What's it? That's a nice piece," you know, that kind of thing. So memories like that, you know. At the end of the day, all these pieces are wonderful pieces, but they're things, and it always comes second or third or fourth to yourself, your health, your well-being, your loved ones, you and your loved ones. Well, you can't help your loved ones unless you are taking care of yourself, and your mind, like reading, doing something creative, always developing, being curious, seeing things, writing or doing artwork or whatever is your fancy. But putting something on your wrist, it's nice, but it comes second to all that. It's you. You, and when I say you, family, community, that comes first.
Everybody.
Mr. Daniel Katz, everybody!